grill all set. And you do not need to put this. I put the inner mesh back in because I think it looks that much better, and I think it will offer that much more protection. Put the air ducts back in. You're not really supposed to, but I went and did it anyway. I think it looks better, and it weighs a decent amount. I think it looks really good. There's supposed to be 2 bolts here, but I didn't want them. I didn't like them there. I didn't like the way they look. But yeah, we got it nice and together. I will say it is not completely like a perfect fit. It's never going to be like factory. And I forgot to tighten this one down. But you're never going to get a factory fit. Okay, you guys, so that's how it looks on the truck. That's going to have to do it. It is raining, but that looks pretty good. It matches the black down there. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but that one came out pretty decent. And so like I said, we're gonna be jumping into the Jeep today. Today, tomorrow, the next day, maybe the next day after that. But anyway, so we're going to be removing this wheel here. We're gonna get to this clock spring because when I looked at this thing, I did not know that you should keep the steering wheel straight as possible. See, that's kind of crooked. I don't like that. But anyways, both trying to keep this straight as possible. And what I was doing, I was moving the suspension back and forth. And all of a sudden I hear a big pop. And I look at it and I smell something burning. I'm like, what did that smell? Came in here. Long story short, airbag was all deployed, and I believe it's still back here. You're getting is this clock spring angle sensor here. So just this thing here. So that's damaged. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna take this out and get that fixed. And the drop bracket should be here within a couple of days, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I gotta track it. I haven't tracked in a minute. And we're gonna be fixing that. So new part for our clock spring. We gotta put back the these control I don't know what you call these, control module switches. Gotta put back these things. There has the grease on it, so we can take that off. Gotta put everything back the way we had it stock, and yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. We'll get this all assembled. This fixed the problem, because normally the ABS light, this light here, I did not get that whatsoever yet, and I just replaced that bottom 2 sensors in the rear. So we did one earlier this year, and we did that one really recently, well, a couple days ago, and so far no ABS light on yet. It's looking good, and she's moving like, sorry, I'm driving, I'm trying to talk at the same time. She has absolutely full power of the engine. Like, there's no cutback in engine. Before, the engine would have said slow down. It would have been driving really, really slow. So I can take this to work tomorrow. And I actually got that plugged in. That looks so much better. And I did see the airbags online, but since I have a recall on the airbag, I'm pretty sure I could just go in. They're gonna slap a new one in and call it a day. And I can go get this thing inspected finally, because it hasn't been inspected in a couple of months. It's been sitting there, been riding dirty. Yeah, it would have came on by now. As you guys can see, this is awesome. Yo, and this is not the final thing that we're gonna do here, guys. The drop bracket is coming. We're gonna get the drop bracket all mounted in. Oh, and it does do click, 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 click. Oh my God, yes it does. Wow. I was just open up a little bit, because she would have came on by now. Look at that. Okay, you guys, so we have our brackets from Metal Cloak. Well, this should be the brackets. I ain't open yet, so I don't even know. I'm gonna get it bracket. Staples. You know, let's take a box to get. look at these drop brackets. It looks so good. Look at the angle of those control arms. It's kind of hard to show you guys because this big wheel is in the way. And look at these control arms. Haven't done this side yet, but you can see how much more improvement it's going to be when riding. Look at those control arms. See how flat those are compared to these. These are way up in the air. The lower one we had to decrease, so it looks really good, to be honest. But so far, we got looking great. It's very simple. A couple of bolts for these. They supply a couple of spacers inside, and you use your factory bolts. Since I already had a grade 8, I used my grade 8s, and they have spacers inside here. So you can see that it's a spacer over there, a little locking tab there. You have to use the factory locking tab as well. That was the hardest part of this whole project, getting that locking tab and the top up one to catch. But other than that, guys, what a night and day difference. I was gonna do the next video, but I just did it just now. I'm like, why not now? She scoots. I didn't realize how much power she lost, but Jesus. All right, you guys, so that's gonna end it for this week's video. If you guys enjoyed the content, get down and hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. And if you want to show support, you know what to do. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.